like a smooth jazz melody.
I was trying for it, yeah.
Yeah.
We left off talking about
Big D.
and the Fire Kingdom.
Yeah. In matters like those, though, you don't want to overlook anything. So, characters like that, I think we should probably give another look into.
Well, we've seen no sight of. Not seen. We've heard nothing of him. Any of them, anywhere in anything.
Well, that's not entirely true. Remember, he may have been a count or something. The same fire count Billy killed.
The Fire.
Yeah, remember he defeated the fire count to rescue Cotton Candy Princess.
Yeah.
So he could be that count.
Yeah, but Billy, I'm assuming, killed him. Because defeat, kill, same thing to a hero.
Not necessarily.
He's Billy. He fought a bear.
He did fight a bear. Actually, I'd like to talk about that bear.
Why?
Because that bear could have been the same servant of the Lich that we've seen before.
He could have, which would explain why he's oval and flying. And giant.
Well, I mean, he could have shrank down or gotten all screwed up or something, but yeah. It could very plausibly be. I mean, come on. We've seen crazier in Adventure Time. I mean, Jake stretches and...
Yeah, but he fell into a magic puddle. Yeah, it was a puddle, right?
Yeah, it was a puddle.
Yeah, he fell into a magic puddle. And he was cursed by a wizard to have his inside smell like vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
And hot weasel guts and grime and... babies. Babies.
Well... It's him, but he still talks, and so does his family.
Who?
Jake's family.
Oh, yeah.
Joshua and Margaret, I think, and his brothers. He's like 2 brothers.
Actually, Jake himself, I did a little research digging in, and it turns out he's 28 years old.
Yeah, that's in magical
in
dog
magic
years.
Dog years, yes.
So if that's any different from regular dog years, what's that? That's divided by 7.
Well, he called
28, that's like 3.
Yeah, so he's technically 3.
Yeah.
In regular, non-magical dog years.
Yeah. But we don't know how magical dog years function.
No, we don't. Maybe it's like 7 more.
I think that's one of the things he's done to screw with our heads, has been like, oh, they think they can predict age? The hell they can!
Magical dog years. Yeah. Well, yeah. He's about as... Wasn't he a baby when Finn was adopted?
He was close to Finn's age, yeah.
So they were born around the same time.
Brings up one of the events, the Rainicorn Dog War.
Yeah.
Exactly what happened to it. And you know,
you know what started it, right?
Hmm?
They were fighting over territory in the crystal dimension.
Yeah.
And it ended somehow. I can't remember how long of a war it was.
My concern is there were crystals.
They said it was a 1,000-year war.
It was another 1,000-year war?
They said it was, but it's
remember
that doesn't make sense.
Well, but remember they aged a little differently.
Yeah.
So to them, 1,000 years could be... It's just like a fly. Like a fly lives for 24 hours, but to him, that's his life. It's like a year to him.
So it's like, yeah.
80 years and 24 hours, man, that sucks.
Well, we don't actually know that 100% because we don't know how much Lady Rainicorn's age is. I mean, I don't.
No.
You might. I don't.
Nope, not a clue.
I know she's pregnant.
So, you remember...
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainicorn is pregnant with Jake's pups, and as like in the episode where Ricardio came back.
Yeah, she said she was pregnant.
Yeah. It was like...
That was
in the dirty old man voice.
No, but that would have been funny.
It would have.
Speaking of which, that brings up something. They have stuff in that timeline where it doesn't exist today.
Right, like holographic newspapers and things like that.
Yeah, but then you have like cars that are nowhere to be seen.
Right.
You see
and
remnants
the Banana Man, Jake actually mentions that rocket ships hadn't been reinvented yet.
Yeah.
So a lot of the technology may have just been lost during the war,
and then
which makes sense.
Started up again.
Well, one theory I've seen is that Simon, because he was dealing in antiques, could have been the reason for all that knowledge. He himself would have known what happened before the war, and then...
Maybe the crown's blocking it off from his memory, because like, if he remembers this, he's going to be really sad. Block.
Well, we don't know if the crown's helping Simon or just being completely neutral. That my theory is that it's working for its own purpose to slowly kill Simon, but Simon somehow is able to pull through to not really
How is
be
killing
destructive.
Simon?
It's slowly tearing away at his mental state.
Oh.
I don't think he's completely gone, honestly.
No, because he remembers Marceline. Because in
Well-
the episode I Remember You,
Yeah.
when he pushes Marceline down...
He doesn't remember her.
No, but
But-
he has some recollection. Because unlike to other people where he'll freeze people just because, like, when
Right,
Gunter
right.
was pregnant... and
He's
went
got
to
that
capture-
weird connection.
Yeah. I mean, he pushed Marceline down, went on top of her refrigerator, and said, I'm sorry, I'll just stay up here. He doesn't apologize to anybody else. Not even Gunter. Or Ginther.
Yeah.
Or Ganther.
And the best part is when he calls his penguins together. And I still can't remember. It's like Gunter, Ginter.
As long as you remember Goo, you're good.
Yeah.
And then just add ters on the end of it with
Yeah.
some middle syllable.
There you go. You just different vowels.
So he does remember Marceline to a certain degree, not a
Right.
lot.
And that's what made me think that Simon's not entirely gone.
Well, he's older than Marceline.
He is, but remember, he's only living because of the crown.
Yeah. That's the only reason he survived the war. Which, I want to know, from Farm World to the actual one with Follow, what in between there swayed him to stop the bomb and not stop the bomb?
That would mean the war still happened in a way. The last bomb just wasn't dropped.
Yeah, but in that one he was compelled to stop it. In the non-Farmline timeline, he was just not going to stop it.
Well, it could have been any combination. We know the Lich came out from the last bomb.
Yes, I want to
So,
talk about that shortly.
yeah. I know.
Because I have like this really big thing on Lich and Billy, and I don't want to get into it right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
It's kind
eager.
of hard. It's kind of hard to dance around it without talking about him, though.
I know.
Since the new episode.
But, I forget where we were.
Anything to add, Seaman?
This is C.men Impossible.